This preview features Secrets of Raetikon, an exploration-based puzzle game developed and published by Broken Rules, currently in the alpha stage of development. The footage in this review comes from versions 8 and 10 of this alpha, but I've only made mention of bugs that appear in the later of the two versions. In many ways, Secrets of Raetikon is a more satisfying and enjoyable iteration of Fez's format. Both are fairly straightforward puzzlers where the mechanics are what provide the bulk of the entertainment, but where Fez devolves into a frustrating hunt for unvisited doorways, Secrets of Raetikon becomes an enjoyable exploration of some attractive open areas. The premise of the game is pretty much identical to Fez. Instead of finding smaller cubes which amount to larger cubes which you use to unlock new areas at a central hub, you're on the lookout for triangular slivers which you use to obtain the larger shards, which unlock cages filled with various animals at a central hub. Instead of playing an aesthetically unimpressive humanoid with a fancy hat, you play a vibrant bird of prey with some fancy plumage. Instead of having some puzzles that are a total fiddly ball ache, alright, Secrets also has the occasional fiddly ball achy puzzle, but at least they trigger an event when you finish them instead of breaking, refusing to reward you and causing you to uninstall Fez when you realise it hasn't been fun for at least the last 2 hours. Now that I consider my relationship with this game's most similar contemporary to be thoroughly explained, I feel I ought to highlight one or two areas where it could use some tweaking. First up would be the frame rate issues. Certain actions within the game, such as entering a new area or uprooting trees, causes a significant FPS drop. This became an even bigger issue when trying to record with Dextery because the game would often go from 60 to 20 or fewer frames from the moment I hit the record button. I should clarify that this isn't a hardware issue by adding that I've been able to record footage from Assassin's Creed 3 and Bioshock Infinite on maximum settings with no discernible frame rate loss. It's not an issue that will affect many of the players, but it would probably benefit the game's potential publicity if it was made a little easier for the content creators to do what they do. Other bugs include the collectible glyphs disappearing from your UI when you close the application and later resume that session. The game crashed when I played it on Steam, which caused an important puzzle item I was carrying to disappear when I resumed the playthrough. And at one point an obstacle in one of the physics-based puzzles got wedged and I was forced to start from the beginning again, what with there only being an autosave system. Naturally, the game comes with its share of unfinished features. Most notably, it doesn't have an ending yet, and there's no real exposition behind why you need the triangles to free the handful of animals in cages. The story element mostly comes from decoding the messages written on monuments scattered about the map. And you can use the glyphs to decode them, although all of the in-game runes bear a strong resemblance to their real-world counterparts. It's a really neat idea because it rewards exploration, which is the whole point, but the messages are fairly cryptic and don't really address the premise of the game, which makes it difficult for people such as myself who haven't played Chasing Aurora, the precursor to Secrets of Raetikon. There's also some artwork missing, and there are no graphical options as of yet. But pretty much every issue listed thus far can be forgiven on the grounds that we're talking about an alpha here. The only real point of concern I have is with the combat, which is admittedly non-essential, but the way I see it, you just can't roleplay a medium-sized bird of prey without being a medium-sized dick to other woodland creatures at some point or other. It also makes life considerably easier to take out some of the more aggressive cohabitants. So naturally you're equipped with a beak, which comes in handy if you have an affinity for plucking lynx teeth from your mangled virtual carcass. Otherwise your main method of attack will be to uproot a bush with particularly spiky roots and swing it at your foes until they die of blood loss from accumulative grazing. It combines the ball-achy precision required for some of the puzzles with a demand for speed and maneuverability, and so predictably it doesn't work brilliantly and can be frustrating at times. However, my experience of Secrets of Raetikon has been overwhelmingly positive. It's an exploration game with a beautiful art style that consists largely of triangles and a nice blend of colours, and that makes it a pleasure to explore. It has some smooth and really pleasing flight mechanics, great sound effects and music, and some nice interaction with the environment, including but not limited to the breeding of rabbits, or possibly hares. It has a good difficulty curve too, which is something you don't see all that often, although the game can throw up the odd frustrating moment. My main regret is that I'm unable to witness the game's conclusion right now, so my advice to you is this. If you enjoyed Fez, or similar games, or just liked what there was on show here, the game is £5.24 on Steam right now, as part of its introductory sale, and I'd recommend you buy it. Play it for a bit, and playtest it, but don't play right through to the end if you want the experience to feel fresh when you're able to complete the game in full. It only took me 2.5 hours to do a playthrough of the alpha, so bear that in mind, and enjoy soaring through the skies, taking the occasional moment out to flog a passing sparrowhawk with a rosebush.